Here we are at Music School, standing in front of the sign here. It gives some information about the school. We're going to be going into the school. We're going to interview some volunteers at the different schools. Some here at music, some at Graham, some at Milani. Put something together. Rick is Ariello. Let people know about seniors in schools. We'll be interviewing several volunteers, first grade teacher here, and the principal. And we hope this will encourage people to want to be a seniors in school person. Thank you.
3.
Hello, my name is Jack Dane, and I'm here to report on seniors in schools. Mona Walker is involved in that, and she asked me to participate today. We're going to be interviewing some people, some volunteers, school principal here. So seniors in schools is a community service program where volunteers are paired with schools who tutor in the classrooms or assist in the library. Seniors in Schools is funded by the Fremont Bank Foundation. They have done this since the inception of Seniors in Schools in 1989. The volunteers have given thousands of hours of time to the teachers and students in the Newark School District. The volunteers love what they do, and the teachers welcome the assistance. Mona Walker is the coordinator for the program. So we're going to interview some people today and show you what they love doing. We hope you will join. I want to introduce Sylvia Silence. She's a volunteer at Graham School, and she loves what she does. I talked to her before we started this taping. Tell us what you do and how much you love it.
I really do love it, and
I know you do.
Yes, I enjoy it. I like kids to start with, so this works out good. I work in the first grade room. I have a group. When I get there, the teacher is surrounded by a little group of children, and she's reading to them. They read back to her. Then when she's through with that group, they come over and sit around me, and I read to them a little bit, and then I take turns with them. Sometimes I say, okay, today we're going to have a new teacher, and I choose one of their, I go, Mr. Roberto, will you come and stand here? And he will show you, he'll be our teacher for these few minutes, and then that little boy will read, and I'm always amazed that they do so well. And I take turns with that, and then we just go back and forth with that, and these groups change. Then I have two little children that come to me for a longer time when the rest of them go in the computer rooms. They have a little problem with concentration, so they work with me for a while. And sometimes it works out really well, and sometimes it doesn't, because that's just the way it is. For example, sometimes I just get a big kick out of it because they come back to me with things that I've said to them, you know. And this one little boy has a little bit of a speech problem, and he cannot go with the computer. He makes it a really long word, computer. I said, let's slow down, really slow, and go computer. And so he did. So he had told me something, and the next time around, next week, I said, where did you tell me your mom was going again? He said, try this, Germany. And so, you know, it comes back at you, and I feel like I helped them.
It sounds like you have.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Well, it makes me want to come and sit on the floor.
Well, you could come there. I'll give you a chance to be teacher.
Would you like to add anything else?
I like the teacher also that I work with is just very flexible. I have some medical problems, and if I can't make it, I just have to call in like one of the kids and tell her, and it's no problem. And she's just, I really enjoy working with her.
Mother give you a note to take to the teacher?
I'm looking for one, yeah. I'm one of those kids that write their own.
Well, thank you for this information. As I can see from just talking to you that this is really something that people enjoy doing, and we're looking for more volunteers to do this.
I think anyone would enjoy it.
Well, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I want to introduce Hank Kujay. He's a volunteer at Milani School, and he's going to tell us about his experiences. Just looking at him here, he looks like he's happy, so I think he enjoys it.
Yeah, this year I'm helping the first hour at the library, and I just put books away and just do whatever I can to help her. And then after the hour, I go to a third grade class, and I've been basically helping in third grade. And I let the principal tell me which class would like to have my help. And so I basically just correct papers or maybe help some special need students in their math. But so this is,
How many
I'm
years
in a
you
good
been
time.
doing this?
This is my 9th year.
Oh, wow, 9 years. Wow.
And I think one of the best years was I helped one teacher, and she became Northern Cal Teacher of the Year
Oh, okay.
with a big $25,000 prize. So
Wow, nice.
she did well, and so we have some excellent teachers at Milani. Of course, there's a lot of turnover, unfortunately.
A lot of what?
Turnover in the teachers.
Oh, okay.
But, so I've had about 5 different teachers that I worked with, and just basically help in the class. And I think my wife spoils them because we give the kids presents on Halloween, and
Okay.
Thanksgiving, and Christmas, and so.
Well, sounds
They
like a
get-
very rewarding experience.
Yeah, they're very good.
And I want to comment, I like your shirt.
Oh, yeah, this is a special Hawaiian
You go
shirt.
to Hawaii?
I got a daughter in the Big Island.
Oh, okay.
And so she sends me the Hawaiian shirts.
Well, sounds like you have a good experience at Milani School, and I want
Yeah.
to thank you for sharing it with us.
Okay, yeah, I hope to be doing it for a few more years.
Okay, great. Well, it'll be great. We appreciate your thoughts. Thank you.
All right.
I want to introduce Lucy Wong. She's a volunteer at Schilling and Kennedy School.
Yes.
Tell us what you do there.
And Kennedy, I just help the teachers out, grade papers, and if the children need any extra help, sometimes I can give them help. I give time reading tests or spelling tests, and that's about it.
And this is, you do the same thing at both schools?
At Schilling, I'm at the library.
At the library,
Mhm.
okay. Do you like being the librarian or helping the librarian?
Mm-hmm. It's, you know, the kids, the classes goes into the library, and then if they need help finding a book,
Are there any favorite books that you know right where to look? Or they just have a wide variety?
they just have a variety of books, you know, whatever's the in thing at the
Oh,
moment.
Okay. And how long have you been doing this?
Going on 5 years.
Oh, wow, 5 years. I'm
Mhm.
impressed that people do this for so long. Yeah. Well, thank you much.
Okay.
Would you like to add anything before we cut to Fade to Black?
I enjoy doing, you
That's
know,
what we
going
like to
to.
hear, that people
Mhm.
enjoy it. And
Mhm.
I think it's great. And thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Want to introduce Chris Shevin. He's a teacher in the first grade, and we're in his classroom here. And he's going to tell us about what he does here and how exciting it is.
Well, I'm a first grade teacher, and Mona Walker is my senior volunteer. She's been my volunteer for about 6 or 7 years. Of course, she's been a volunteer here at this school for about 20, so
For many, many years.
almost as long as I've worked here, she's been a volunteer here. But for the last 6 or 7 years, she has come in mostly to help with reading. And she's someone I can always depend on. In education, we are trying to do our best for all students. We are trying to meet the needs of every single student. And children's needs, they vary. Even though I have 29 6-year-olds, they're all in first grade, they are all very different. And to meet every need is a challenge. Mona helps me to meet some of their needs. When I work with the whole group, she can work with 1 or 2 children at a time. Sometimes I give her some words to work with the students on. Other times, you know, she'll just select books on her own that are appropriate for the students, and she'll just sit there and she'll read with the students. The seniors in our school program, that's one way that we can try and do the challenging job that we have in elementary education or education
Well,
today.
thank you for that input. We're going to interview the principal here also, and she'll add some comments to your nice comments. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I want to introduce Debbie Ashmore. She's the principal here at music school.
Yes.
Debbie, you've seen some of these people being interviewed, the volunteers. What would you like to add?
I'd like to add that our senior volunteers, our seniors in schools, are very much appreciated by the employees, by the personnel of our school district, but also by the students. As Mr. Sheving alluded to, we have so many children in our classrooms, and to assume that all of those children are learning at the same rate and at the same time on the same day with challenging opportunities for differentiation. Our seniors in schools really help tailor or customize the services that our students are receiving. And we have senior volunteers helping in our library as well, helping students in the content area of reading. They can sit and listen to children read. They can read to children. They help with very surface structure skills like basic sight words, addition, subtraction, multiplication. And then they're just another friend, another adult at the school that kids feel connected to and they feel safe around. So I've been here 7 years, and I very much appreciate the stability and the kind face that our seniors bring to our students every day.
Could you use more volunteers?
Always.
Okay, great. I'm going to give some information here on how you could be a volunteer. Mona Walker's giving me all of these papers here. For information about the Seniors in Schools program, contact the Newark Senior Center at 510-578-4840 or email at senior.center@newark.org. Or you go to school site, I think, the city site, and get information. Or just call the Senior Center, and there's people there very helpful. So thank you very much for that. I
welcome.
think
Thank
it's a
you
great
for being
program
here.
also.